This podcast discusses a range of topics and is intended for mature audiences. Adult language may be heard throughout the episode. This podcast is for private, non-commercial use. The views and opinions of the cast, the guests, do not necessarily reflect any agency, organization, or company that they work for.
Yeah, it's kind of blossoms.
Mario the game, he said, "Yeah, I do." That was that Diddy line right there. I'm so proud of you, Daddy.
Chris, cut it out.
That's what Diddy said.
That's what Diddy said. So proud of you, Daddy. Meekville just sitting on there, but
Yeah.
yeah, he's in the pool.
You can't call another man daddy like that, bro.
What's wrong with that?
I'm so proud of you, Daddy.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
You
Are
can
you
call,
guys-
you
are
can
you
call
guys-
someone a daddy, but
Are you guys not strong enough in your masculinity?
here where she going. Here where she going now. Here where she
I'm just
going
curious.
Now. Here where she going. Okay.
I'm just curious.
Proud of you, Daddy. Welcome to the Link Up Podcast, episode 106. Another week, another day. I play host. Call me what you like. To my left, to my right.
Who on your right, Vic?
A wall.
He loved to enough up himself, see? You just gonna
Wow.
say to my
Enough up himself. Damn.
Cause he know nobody
Came
on
out here with
his
the
right.
fire.
He know nobody on his right.
You know, it's just.
All right, wait.
He's just getting through the monologue.
You see how stressful this thing is, bro.
Who?
You the stress? Anyway, forget her. What's up, Chris? You good? How are you? I was in the middle of an intro, but I got distracted. So go ahead.
Before you were so rudely interrupted.
What's up, Ferrari boy? How you doing?
Jeez, it's not good. If you're talking about that phone, it's not good.
Proud of you, Daddy.
But those Hammer boys are on top now, huh? Louis.
Look so, huh?
Looking good for them. Louis might be
Yo,
thinking
bro,
he making a mistake leaving.
forget F1. How are you doing? What's good? How are you?
How
I know.
am I
How's the
doing?
gym? I see your muscles look like they hurt. I mean, you probably just came from a workout, knowing you,
Damn.
eating steaks. You know what I'm saying? What's up? How are you?
I'm doing all right. I haven't actually been to the gym in several days.
What's several days for you? Two.
Since Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
I mean, I did cardio Saturday, but like that don't count.
That does count. That's the gym.
Okay.
You're doing more than me, that's for sure.
Oh, by the way, we also have Keisha here. Hi, Keisha. How are you?
Oh, hi, Vic. I'm well. How are you?
You came on a proud shirt.
Right there.
What's up with you? Why you hating on me?
I'm not hating on you. How you get there? Because I called you out on a simple fact.
Were you wearing that shirt during the shutdown?
During the
Olympic shutdown.
what is
And the
that?
whole island shut down to watch TV.
Oh no, I was at home.
Oh, you at home?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't wear clothes at home. So I'll let your imagination go where it needs to
So,
go.
okay, I mean,
You asked.
turn left. So you were cheering.
They were just swinging. Go Jordan. Let's get it.
Some extra motivation.
Cheering in my birthday suit.
Oh gosh.
I'm not even touching it. Nope.
Look at his face.
Nope. Let's get into it real quick then. How was your weekend? How was everybody? I see you didn't came on proud shirt. It's a nice shirt.
It actually is a very
Thank
nice
you.
shirt. Can I feel the fabric on it?
Yes, you mean it's a nice dry fit.
It's like a dry fit, man.
He think he's slick, Deaver. He trying to touch the fabric. He think he's slick.
This fucking guy.
He think he's slick.
Yes, it is an ode
Are
to
they still-
our
are they still
Caymanian
selling it?
athletes. I am unsure.
Nah, they not. No. But I think they're supposed to do another run of them, so we'll see.
Yes, I wore it today as an ode to our Caymanian athletes. We are proud that
Government.
they went off to, what is the word? Represent us. Because I was going to say support. We supported them, but yes, we're proud that, they went off to represent us.
Government could have balanced the budget if they were selling Jordan Crooks t-shirts last week.
Oh, 100%.
Y'all are so annoying.
Nah, it's true. Like Jordan had a lot of love and support. We thought this was it. This was gonna be. It was coming home. Like England.
He still made history.
Yes, he did. But we thought it was coming home last week.
It's okay.
But I'm very proud. Very happy
Yes.
of the entire event.
What you say, D?
Yeah, everyone was hurt, yo. Everyone was gutted, yo. Like, absolutely gutted. Like, I felt like pain in my chest.
But it felt good to see the whole community come together for something good and to support, one of our own.
Like,
That was beautiful to see.
You never see that here like that. Like businesses had like shut down to have like real watch parties. Like,
Do you think that's because government kind of led the way on that first by saying?
I mean, like that's part of it, but this is like the first time there was like the feeling of an actual, potential
a chance.
a placement to step on the podium. Like, we've never had like a real contender for like an Olympic podium.
Y'all stop that, bro. Y'all rewriting history. Come on.
Who we
bro.
rewriting history for?
The triathlete didn't she make a final?
No.
She made a final, but the point was her times were never going to be podium things. Were Jordan had podium times. Like, he has potential to do podium times. Like, I mean, I'm not shitting on Sidoni, but like her times are never like going to put her on the podium. She would have to run like career best.
Okay.
I'm not trying to hate. I'm just saying, like, this was like the first time, like, and then on top of that, Jordan was absolutely dominating collegiate, swimming and stuff. Like, I mean, he was doing well.
He is. He's still doing.
And then on top of that, like, the Olympic champion from Tokyo was one of his biggest rivals in college, and they had been going back and forth. Him and I think maybe some of the biggest hype around Jordan was, what's the guy's name? Dressel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was the former champion, right?
Yes, he's a former Olympic champion. So he and Jordan were the only two swimmers in the world to do like a sub, was it 19-second 50 meter inside like the 25 meter pool or whatever. Only two swimmers ever in the world to do that. So there was hype. There was like legitimate, and obviously he's the world champion. So it was we all believe last week we were. We were coming home with the goal.
And I look so hurt.
I was hurt.
No, I gotta be quiet because I sound like a hater. That's why.
Aren't you a hater on the regular, Vic?
Normally, that's my job.
I'm a realist. I think some people got kind of blinded by it, and it was like, "Yo, we in there. It's like fun."
No, for me, I always knew it was 50-50.
Watch Chris get back from the mic. See, y'all leaving me on the
I'm
the
gonna
island.
respond, but I'll let you cook. Let him cook.
It's always 50-50. Those things go either way. Like I
Well,
said.
for that, like, that was definitely a very tight race. I mean, we're talking about 0.3 of a second between first and eighth there.
Eighth place.
Yeah. And even like, Christ, I can't even imagine the heartbreak for Jamaica after the 100-meter dash. That was insane. I mean, you want to talk about like fairy tale ending for Niles? Like, you can't. I mean, that's the shit you dream of. Having like the chest, photo finish across the line for your first Olympic medal after all that shit. Like, that. You cannot write a better story. You literally cannot. Like, the next Netflix documentary is gonna be out of here. He's the guy now. Like, as much as people may not like him, he did it.
Yeah,
he did it.
They don't want no Americans winning track. And then obviously too in that fashion, because it looks controversial and people are saying, "Oh, the foot was on the line."
Yeah, but those aren't the rules.
It's like those aren't the rules. You know what I mean? So.
Torso, clavicle, torso.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Didn't realize it was so technical.
And the thing is that like that's not even his race.
What was
his race is the 200?
His race is the 200. He's he joined the 100 because he want the way he explained it in the Netflix doc was that he joined the 100 because to be considered the best in the world, you have to win the 100, right? So he wanted to be considered the best, so that's when he started training for the 100. But he's naturally the 200. So to go down to like a race you're not specialized in and still win is the man's good. And on top of that, he was slow as fuck out the blocks. I had to chase everybody down.
Yeah, when you watch the replay, you see him hawking them and coming back up. That was kind of cool.
It's like, I mean, that's you couldn't write that story any better. That is fairy tale ending.
So yeah, let's go back to Cayman. You make a great point. The government could have balanced the budget if they sold.
I don't know why we wasn't selling merch, bro.
If they sold merch last week, you know, obviously shout outs to all of the participants. You had
Side note, I've been seeing the pins
Which
like
pins?
on TikTok. The athletes been showing us the pins, and they're been showing the Cayman Islands pin. It's so pretty. It's a turtle.
Could have been selling them too.
Right. That's the point I was making. Where can we get those little Olympic thingies?
All they had to do was open up a shop, Caymanian, rent out a unit, boom.
Shout out to Heather.
Sell off.
Heather sent us a picture from 2012 or 2013. Well, 2012, right?
Yeah, that merch still probably there with dust on it.
Shout out to Jillian Crooks. I think she you know, she had a race.
Yeah.
Jillian Crooks, Devontae Howell. He did well. He won one of his heats.
He won the prelim
The prelim, sorry.
and then lost in the entry round, the round one.
I think Charlotte was just on the outside too. So she you know, she
Just finished up today, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. My bad. We hate that.
But then also, yeah, the big story was obviously Jordan Crooks, who had, I guess, the most chances of winning and doing well, and you know, that was really something to see too, in terms of just everybody locking down the office, gathering around, trying to get some bootleg feed to watch the Olympics. Nobody wanted to pay Peacock NBC out, but yeah, the ministry leading the way. Everybody's saying we're going to do watch parties. We're going to do the Constitution Hall. Thank God for that, too, because they were talking about outside at first.
I always was wondering where this viewing was going to be when they said Cardinal Avenue. I was like, where on Cardinal Avenue?
It was going to be in the street. You know, set up
The same place where they set up the stage and stuff to do the concerts.
At prime time, lunchtime.
Yeah, man. How you mean?
That makes sense to you?
You're not patriotic?
I'm not saying nay, but make it make sense. Like,
Well, what's wrong with that?
what do you mean? What's wrong with that? There's literally no place to set up a projector and all of that within whatever time.
They would have put it up. They would
have had it up from morning, but the problem was it was raining, so they couldn't set it up. So that's why they moved it.
And I hope somebody would say, "Yeah, guys, it's midday heat. It's summer. It's August.
We would have been on the chair and same way.
I don't know why they said that in the first place.
Nah, because
Anyway.
we would have been out there, and you know what would have been crazy was the drone shot of everybody out there. And listen, bro,
You would have went.
They would have had
Mr. No, I don't go outside. You would have went.
I had planned on going. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And where did you end up watching it?
At home. Because when they moved it to the
Constitution Hall.
I was like,
Oh, you wanted to be outside?
I wanted to be.
You said forget AC. I don't.
I wanted to, you know, it was a once in a lifetime moment to be outside, jump, you know. I was always envious when you see the Jamaicans out in their little in their town central watching the big TV and they all jumping, beating pans on the street and shit. I was all jealous of that shit. Yeah. I wanted that.
Okay, that's fair.
I wanted that.
I watched the heats that morning. The next day, yeah, I watched when he won in the work canteen or whatever. But for the final, I was like, yeah, I gotta watch it out.
Where were you
for the final?
Yeah, you went to the hall.
Heather knows where I went. I went to join Heather, and when we got there, the TV wasn't working.
Oh, no. That's why she said you were mad.
No, thank God. Shout out to Franny who did the logo for the Link Up podcast. Big up Franny. Franny FaceTimed us, and we watched it via her FaceTime.
That's a lie. Me
and Heather huddled up over a phone at an event that was supposed to air the race.
So everybody was there. They couldn't see it.
They watched on the iPod. They couldn't cast it to the TV.
Oh no!
Yeah, that was.
Yo, computer services, where you at, bro?
Nah, it wasn't computer services, but yeah, it was. I was so tight. That was she mentioned in the group too. That I didn't want to take a photo with her. I was getting by to where I was, but Nah, it was good. Like I said, you wanted to be around people, and that was cool to see people be hyped and be excited, and this was a chance. But also, too, I'm sure it felt good for him to feel the love and appreciation that, he had came on his back, so to speak. I was actually worried about, I told you guys on the low, I was kind of worried about that kind of pressure, what that would do for an athlete. Mm-hmm. But I'm sure it was one he would welcome, obviously. But
well, I mean, it depends, all in your attitude towards it. I mean, he's kind of a big deal in the collegiate world, NCAA. Like he's the guy. Like he's one of the two guys, or actually probably three guys that inside his entire collegiate world that are on top of that sport. So I think But
he just looks shy. He looked quiet.
I mean,
I don't see him in Hurley's wanting to be bothered.
He's swimming. He's swimming in front of thousands of people all the time.
Yeah, that's different though. When you walk in and get
that college atmosphere is different, bro.
You talking about girls fawning over you? Yeah. I'm talking about you going to the supermarket and Miss Ethel is trying to stop you to talk to you, and you know you did such a great job, and like Miss, I'm trying to get my groceries and get out of here right quick. I'm not, you know what I mean? But
I think you would be polite. Jeez.
of course he would. Of course he would. I mean, he would like it. I heard that with politicians. Politicians, they hate going to supermarkets now because they obviously get.
Yeah, because people just rowing with them. People not congratulating you.
People not wrong.
And begging.
It's definitely begging.
Yeah, begging. So at least with the athletes, they congratulating you. The politicians, you gotta fucking deal with people's problems.
Yeah.
At some point in time, you got sick of hearing people complaining. I mean, I'm just saying.
Well,
I just want to buy some milk.
Do what you're supposed to do, and we won't be complaining.
Here to vote.
No, some people you can't please.
Here the first time voter though. Yeah. Done know.
And like, hold on, like we really do have to give our hearts out to Jamaicans women's track though. Like they really went through it this Olympics.
Oh, I wasn't keeping up from the time they said
They lost all of their literally all of their champions from 2020 or didn't run.
Yeah, and that's like did not start.
Did not start.
Why?
Injuries. Well, Shelley had also the thing with the
and then Thompson just didn't even qualify because she was injured from before. It's like
And that's wheel and come again.
the Shelly Ann one broke my heart, yo, because that was like her last Olympics.
yeah.
You know, she said she's only going to do the 100. You know, she was training hard. She was looking strong, and you know they announced it, and then you see her walking into the back on the TV, and I was just like, there's no way.
I think they put too much pressure on themselves this year for outcomes.
See, this is my thing. We're not being realistic. Shelly Ann, her first one was in 2008. Like, fam, it's her 5th Olympics.
No, we're well, yeah. I'm not saying this. She's old.
No, not you. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people in general. Like, for you to think that she's gonna necessarily really compete with these.
The new age, yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she's like, yo, I didn't get to warm up properly. My hamstring kind of tight. I'm not about to go out here and.
Well, I mean, like her warm up time was also cut short.
No, that's what I'm saying. She couldn't. So I'm saying she probably was like, yo, let me make an executive decision. let me DNS versus getting fourth place.
I'm sure there's an investigation going on with the Olympic Committee there.
Well, when I did the math, I realized like because Bolt hasn't been to the Olympics since 2016.
Yeah, that was his last.
And her and him are the same age.
Yeah, but Bolt was kind of like he wanted out. From the time he won it all, like he said, like I'm sick of training. I just want to enjoy life.
See that. I definitely see that. And
but he said that.
He couldn't win anymore. He couldn't do anything else. It was only to go down after that. Once you get all the goals, like what?
Yeah.
Tyson Gay, Justin Gatlin, all that.
Justin Gatlin said that Usain Bolt charges $500K for every appearance.
Oh, wow.
Come on, bro. At that level, you don't need.
He good.
That's crazy.
But I hear Shelly getting money too. Like she's not getting boat money, but she's not bought off. I saw her with the Richard Mille on her wrist.
She ain't struggling. Yeah. She's like one of the most decorated female athletes of all time. Like,
But I do feel bad for Jamaicans because you guys, you know, they put a lot of emphasis on track. This is their thing, and they were, like you said, rightfully so. They were tight. They did not have the showing that they wanted to have.
For the female athletes.
But also, you follow sports. You know that there's a period in time where your team has to go through a rebuild. So now,
I've been rebuilding from the time I was born with the Dolphins.
We try to tell you, but yeah. But yeah, this is that era now for them. There's no more Bolt. There's no more Shelly. Now it's time to find new champions. There's going to be some growing pains where you don't get the goal this year, you know. And now is my. Be careful what I say because I know D wants me to talk.
Look at
my own.
The pitchfork's coming for him.
Because I got in trouble with Marzita, so you know what I mean.
Listen,
we don't have that in us.
Who is we?
Caymanians.
Don't have what?
The fact that we went from what I'm saying with Jamaicans and how they support their team, yo, it's gold or nothing. It's a bust, and I'm not saying that that's the right mentality to have, but the fact that we went from Jordan's about to bring this home, we getting a public holiday, to the minute he plays 8th, everybody went, oh, 3 top 8 in the world. Just happy to be here. Thank God. Oh, this is great to motivate the kids.
So where do we go from there?
Nah. Pause. Let Chris talk. Because Chris knows what I'm saying. 100%, Chris, you know you agree with me.
Listen, man.
The fact that we go from blood, we want medals, this is us.
You see, this is what Victor does. Anytime he makes a controversial point, he looks at me and says, "I know you agree with me." Like he needs, he can't stand on his own.
Did I tell a lie though?
How many times you let me cook by myself? Literally sitting on there fucking roasting by myself. And then he just like he goes quiet, like, go on.
All right, just give me a head nod then.
No, but I'm like, what is it that you want us to do? Vic, he didn't place. He not bringing home a medal. So what you want us to do? He still have our support.
Oh no, 100%.
Okay,
This not on Jordan. This is anything else. This is I brought up a point about the football teams or whatever when they go to play these countries and they pick up a 7 love. It's like, oh, this is
No, that's different. That's different.
How's it different?
Because they're not competitive. It's not like it's all like a 2-1 close ass, or went down to penalties and lost.
No, they be getting their ass beat.
We out there fucking getting blown out.
So we shouldn't be going then.
Oh,
You know how I feel about it.
But that's what I'm kind of getting.
I don't know why we wasting money on them.
No, but that's what I'm kind of that's what I'm kind of getting at. The idea is that they made the country proud and they did well, and it's like no, y'all didn't.
Wait, hold on.
This can't be.
Wait, hold on. So who you say who did what?
So when
Hold on, you sounding crazy as fuck right now. You trying to say the nigga didn't make the country proud?
No, nobody said. I said I off Jordan.
Jordan, you're talking about football. Oh no, football for sure.
No, he talking about in general.
No, football.
I'm talking about in general. When we get this hype, we just get happy. We just be happy to be in the room.
Oh no, I don't be happy to be in the room.
I'm like that can't be enough for us.
You think I want to be happy to go pay money at fucking Truman Bond and watch them fucking man get blown at 8 love?
Nah, I want someone to come out and say, yo,
There's so many times I can chant, "Let's go, Cayman."
Chris.
top 17.
After halftime, I'd be like, "Fuck, I don't even know if I got no more than me." It done 5 love.
All right, I'm not trying to get canceled. Let me leave it alone.
But I'm not wrong. Oh, see, now that I'm out of the limb, he going fucking. I want out.
Nah, let me support you. Go ahead. What are you saying?
All I'm saying is that I don't want fucking support mediocrity like that.
Right. I agree.
Okay. So I give you that.
on the other side of the spectrum, Jordan's anything but mediocre.
No, of course, no,
Right?
No, of course.
So we can support that. But this other shit,
No.
It's been too much money for far too long with no results.
Yep.
What we is like 100 and what we ranked 170 something, 190 something in the world.
top 177.
Wow. Not even top 100.
Nah, I don't think it's for you. I think it's for the casual supporter or the persons is like, yo, I don't know. I hear a lot of times like when you do like the first black woman, elected this or whatever. And it's like, oh, thank goodness we've made it now. We're here. We're in the room. And it's like, no, that can't be enough. Not in competitive sports. Like that can't be enough, bro.
But then there's only so much that you could do so long. The events are done. So when it comes again, then.
Well, if we go back to Jordan and talk about swimming and the Minister of Sports was there. And you have an opportunity now to be like, yo, we about to throw everything behind Jordan.
I hope so.
We about to give him a salary. We about to send kids to the University of Tennessee. They had 17 Olympians apparently. No, I'm saying. So I'm saying you want that commitment of we about to go get it.
Well,
like,
University of
back in
Tennessee,
4 years.
University of Florida, I think those are like the two.
And the Frasers went there. Sean and Brett, I think, went
to Florida.
And it was our previous swimming Olympians, right? So no, I don't know. I just when you see the attitude is like, all right, well we get them next time, and it's like, nah, that's not gonna get it next time. Like 4 years we're gonna blink and it's gonna be 4 years again. Mm-hmm. And what have we done to get that killer instinct?
Wait,
in
so
there?
Jordan has 1 or 2 years left in school? All right, government trying to salary it up, train.
Yeah, he don't do nothing but swim.
Nothing but
Swim and eat. Like this. Swim, train, and
Swim
eat.
and eat.
He
say swim and eat.
Listen,
just put him on the
if
display.
I was Jordan, I'd be like, yo, so I need the statue over here.
I need the
in my contract, I need the statue in there somewhere. Yeah. I need the public holiday
you
here.
You don't get none of that without brandishing it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like in the contract, when he's saying if I deliver X, this is what I get in return.
Oh, I take it a step further too, because
get the sign-in bonus.
One of the things was, and I don't profess to be big in swimming like that, so I can't tell you what the times. I'm gonna tell you what I watched and observed. We had the casual people watching, and then they would see him win the heat, and it's like, oh, he in there. And I'm like, nah, that's not necessarily the measuring stick for that. Everybody's running them heats are not running their fastest, given their all. By the time he gets to the final, he's going to be 2 races in. It's the next day. Like, there's so many different factors that people don't consider. But if you let someone tell it blindly, oh, nah, this is it, and then they're disappointed. And what I worry about is the apathy of, we didn't get it, so let's just, back to work or back to whatever. When in reality, you have to look at all these factors that play a part. I see you smirking. Go ahead. What's up?
I'm just listening.
Nah,
I'm just thinking about the comments that are coming in when we clip this up.
Oh, let him bring it. Let him bring it.
No, well, just to add to Vic's point, I think one of the biggest problems is that, like, we're a reactive community. So, like, we don't put emphasis on things until they come up. And then after they go, then it's like, all right, we don't care about that again until it comes up. So it got to be a messaging that's in our forefront at all times.
No, man, that's the government job right there.
I felt Jordan had support.
The government, Jordan, we have a.
I'm not putting a blame.
We have I'm just saying, like, we have an athletic superstar now.
Yeah.
The government can actually do something with his name, with his local brand here in Cayman, and like the public support for him. Yeah, like he shouldn't. Like he
shouldn't want for nothing.
His name, right. his name shouldn't just die off, and we forget about him until world championship.
And that's my concern. That's my concern, because even though he had support before, I think, but this last week, the support was tenfold. It was out there, and I'm like, now if he doesn't win, how we not? It's like when they claimed Salida. They didn't claim Salida until she was a Victoria's Secret model. Like, you really have to go and win before people in Cayman.
Well, I mean, that's
you really have to go and win before people claim you in Cayman.
I mean, that's what they say in any hometown hero typically, right? You're never what's that? Prophet's never recognized in his town or whatever.
Yeah. Well, we have the advantage now. We know, and we need to.
But government marketing, our people them in communications, whatever.
Come on, bro.
It's
Vic, take that point away.
Nah,
back to the gap.
I already got
sign that deal, Jordan. Make sure you get you do a 70-30 split on all your merch.
They definitely gonna diddy him on the merch.
Don't do my boy like that, man.
You can't use that adjective no more.
Yeah, that was the music business when Diddy used to take.
You can't use that no more.
I like what you did there.
Yeah, because you gotta remember, people don't know and they listen for the first time.
They just take 2024 as the only time that Diddy existed.
So Noah Lyles, he the fastest man alive?
No.
Oh, you one of them?
He's the fastest man.
I mean, I get it, but like
you can't say you get it and then say no.
The lingo of it.
He's the fastest man in the world.
He isn't though.
He is.
The fastest man in the world is well, I think the differentiation that we made. Am I even speaking English right now?
Yeah, you got it. You say.
Okay, I think I got it somewhere around there. Is that the debate was between fastest man in the world and fastest man alive. So I think what we're saying is fastest man in the world is Noah Lyles. Fastest man alive is Mr. God Goat Bolt.
Yeah, for sure. But I can understand why he would be the fastest man.
In the world.
Fastest man in the world because of the race that he just ran.
I think
Bolt
it's more.
Didn't compete. So,
but what I'm saying is, I mean, Bolt would know. I mean, that nigga.
I talking about this year, but
that nigga eating burgers and doing interviews.
But he hasn't done that time in 16 years.
He chilling.
It's historical. It's history.
But
it doesn't matter. He ran.
But I think
it'll always be him.
But I think what I really do believe that it's not just a title that's handed out arbitrarily. It is literally handed out for the person that wins the 100 meters in the Olympics. You are labeled the world's fastest man, right? I believe I'm almost like, we can research this. I haven't done it yet. I know there's a lot of arguing and stuff in the chat rooms and stuff, but I believe whoever wins the 100 meters in the Olympics is given that title.
That's where that comes from.
I'm almost certain about that.
Yeah, because we don't care about the world championships. No, I'm not trying to be funny. No,
I mean, they are very popular, but they're not on primetime TV.
The Olympics.
But I think it's just a bit misleading because people know that like Bolt ran.
But this has always been the case. This isn't nothing new.
It's just because it's an American.
Again, it's because it's American.
It's because people don't like Noah.
And why though? Because he made that comment. Well, I just want to comment about the basketball.
The
world champion.
He has a very strong belief in himself.
as you supposed to.
I
as
was just
an
like, so
athlete.
what's wrong with that?
Well, because he comes across as somewhat cocky to a lot of people, right? He comes across somewhat arrogant, you know.
Why
but
should he care?
he shouldn't. Why the fuck should he's got him this far?
So then they can hate all they want.
know.
He's still labeled
I mean,
the fastest man in the world right now.
We gotta have some honest conversations. Bro.
He
Y'all
did,
know why.
he did that shit though. Like he literally, you know, he beat Jamaica's guy.
They should make him run it. They should make him run it again.
I thought
No,
that to myself.
run it
I
again for
thought
what?
that to myself.
For what? If it was the other way around, would they be saying that?
Of course not, but I'm
Okay.
saying it should be anyway. I don't
No.
want. I want to see a penalty shootout.
No, I want to like
I
that.
don't want a photo finish where it's controversy.
There's nothing controversial about the photo finish.
It is.
No, it's not. The, rules,
Yeah,
the
because-
rules are simple.
Some people are saying they saw the other guy. You know what I mean?
They never saw shit.
Sorry, Jamaicans. I was trying to help you out, but
I mean, like I wanted Thompson to win, but you know,
no, you didn't. You wanted him.
I 1,000. Well, fuck out of here. All Richardson, I was kind of happy she didn't win either.
LOL.
Chicago. Yeah.
Finally made it. Though this is her first Olympic.
Yeah, because last one she failed a drug test for marijuana.
There we go.
So
She came back around and won silver, and she was a defending world champion. And all her biggest competition was out. I mean, not to say that St. Lucia girl was,
But see, again,
all the other
that too.
competition was out of there. You know,
again, not too. Like,
Jackson didn't run.
do you want it if the best people not running against you, bro?
Against you. Yeah.
To me, that's like the
Well, it
Boston
was-
Celtics championship.
It was gonna be kind of like an asterisk. on it.
No Celtics slander. I beat you up.
It's
again.
like then they had a cakewalk to the finals, and every team they played, the major star was injured. Shout out to
Damn.
Bieber and the Knicks. Shout out to Simone Biles, so she's a beast.
She got silver on her.
Don't disrespect her like that. She got a lot of goals first.
She did no. I'm thinking like on her final event, she got silver. She did the individual floor on Monday, and she came second to the what was that George, the Brazilian girl that was like destroying like the
I don't know her name, but I've been seeing. Like,
yeah she's an absolute beast. But yeah, so like that girl is like the future. Simone said, you know, she gave a little hint. She's like, you know, it's gonna be in my home. You know, it's gonna be in the home country next Olympics. So
But she
you
said
never
she's
know.
retiring.
she said she's retiring, but she also said the Olympics are gonna be in her home. You know,
the
it's gonna
US?
yeah, they in Los Angeles next time. So she's like, you know, it would be nice to win in front of the home crowd.
Oh my God, where are they gonna host that?
LA.
Yeah, where in LA?
All over.
What do you mean they got resources out the ass? And then on top of that, they'll just build it.
I guess.
The FIFA model. Bill Stadium.
Like, I mean, it's not America's first time hosting the Olympics. They had Atlanta in '96.
I think they did LA
You hear
too.
how long ago that was? Almost 30 years ago. Please shut up. We are in 2024.
What the
What I-
difference
what I
is?
mean?
What I got to do with anything?
That was so long ago.
Hold on.
Don't stress out, Keisha.
Fucking-
Let's not stress out. Keisha.
Brazil hosted Olympics in 2016. You
Let's
trying
not-
to say LA can't do it?
She thinking about traffic.
Traffic.
That's just, I don't know. That just don't seem feasible. LA?
That's where it's
It's
at.
nah, but it's gonna be held in the little counties and cities.
Yeah,
outside
they're
of LA
gonna
too,
do it
so-
all over the state.
all
You
over.
know.
It's actually
So
the old. I was watching this documentary, and it's actually the old facilities that they're just renovating from,
Okay.
from when they did it in LA.
I think it was in
Oh.
'88. I think LA was in
Okay.
88.
So
Yeah.
they actually have the infrastructure already. Like
there we go.
Just touching it up.
all these places.
And they'll probably have AC in the hotels.
Sounds
In
expensive.
Watts. I'll be skipping that. I'll be skipping that event.
Sounds expensive.
The places are getting gentrified.
The Bloods and the Crips. They not like us.
So Simone, yeah, she might. Who knows? She might give another go.
So you put up fake news in the group chat
What was the fake news?
with the boxer.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you?
Yeah, tell us about that, Chris.
that was actually not in the group chat. That was in our private.
It was in the group chat.
That was in our-
I didn't say it was group chat. I said the group chat. Tell us about your fake news. Go ahead. Let's hear it. About it.
You giving fake news? Come, let me dial in.
Jesus. There was an original controversy of a boxer who was thought, so there was, I forget where they're from, Armenia or something like that, one of those, or
Iran.
Albania,
Algeria.
or Algeria, one of those countries. Sorry.
We don't fact check. Go do your own fact check.
And she was fighting a Italian boxer. The Italian boxer got one punch to the face and surrendered the fight.
Went to her corner quick.
and quit the fight 45 seconds in, and then made. There was, I don't know if the Italian fighter made the exact claim, but the media made the claim that this Albania or Algerian fighter was a transgender individual. And after, like, thereafter, you know, the internet's going to internet and do all its fact checks and stuff. It turns out like that wasn't true. The individual was indeed born a female, but had a similar condition, I believe, to that.
The track athlete.
The track athlete from South Africa, where they had produced a higher level amount of testosterone in their body. So obviously that made them physically stronger, faster, whatever. You know, for the track athlete, it got so bad for her. They wanted her to take drugs to nerf her fucking like. So this is like this is what I've been born with, right? So other people, you know, you tell them not to enhance, but you're telling me I need to nerf myself so the competition can be fair. How crazy is that?
Yeah, this Olympics has been marred with controversy. When you talk about the swimming in the river.
You saw that politician that drank that fucking vial of the river water? That was probably fake, but
gotta do it for the look.
You mean in Paris?
Yeah, so like in Paris, they suspended the I forget, some kind of triathlon or something. They're supposed to swim in the river, but they said the river had a too toxic level of bacteria or something like that. And then there was like a politician who was arguing, no, it's not, and they had a vial of the water and drank it in front camera.
Yeah, that was probably definitely fake one.
One of the U.S. athletes fell off too during the ceremony.
Fell off what, the boat?
Yeah.
They were turn up or?
I don't know what she was doing.
Some of them boats look crowded.
Yeah.
But that was a nice little intro though.
The intro?
Yeah, they're coming through the river on the boat.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that poor lady, man, I felt bad for her because her reputation was definitely marred by that. No, she's obviously, they come out, they say, you know, she's a woman. You know, it was the hate and the stuff that she got, the vitriol that she was spewed to her. It's kind of hard to come out from, and your reputation is probably forever damaged and tainted because, you know, people see stuff on the internet and you run with it.
Yeah.
But then, and then the Italian boxers, you know, they have a photo of her crying, so it's like, look at white privilege, look at, you know. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're right.
Me, I'm right.
Yeah,
what?
you're right.
Oh my goodness. Cut the part to be finished. That's it. It's done.
The internet corrected that quite quickly,
which was a good thing.
Yeah.
Which was a good thing. But then also, I guess you saw the controversy with the betrayal of the Last Supper.
There was actually like a really unfortunate wardrobe malfunction during that Last Supper. I don't know if it was a malfunction done on purpose, but this guy had his testicles hanging out his fucking costume. That's fake news? Okay, so that never happened?
I saw it too. Yeah, that shit was wild. No, it's fake.
What is fake about it?
Someone put it last year on Photoshop.
Oh, it wasn't a real image? Oh, okay.
It was fake. Yeah.
There we go.
So they had the Christians are saying it's a rendition of the Last Supper, where they use transsexuals.
It was drag queens, I think.
Drag queens? Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
Pretty sure it's drag queens.
The organizer, I guess the choreographer said, no, this is actually an image of the Greek. There was a Feast of the Gods.
I don't know, bro. It's the French. Like they fucking.
He definitely threw it. They were throwing shots.
Like I ain't surprised. It's the French. What are you getting offended? Like they literally like they're into that. You know, that's their bag.
Yeah. So
Facts.
That's their bag, bro. What are you getting mad for?
but the Olympic committee, they scrubbed it. You can't really get the image nowhere. They cleaned that video up
I
quick.
guess because it was just well, I mean, I guess it's probably
It's problematic.
that probably came from the top.
The cabal, the top. Yeah. So the Olympics. Is it fair to say it's been kind of lackluster?
Really?
I'm asking. I don't know.
I mean,
There's no one really like. There's no world records. There's no breaking of like so and so got 7 gold medals. Except I say that swimmer, the American swimmer, Katie Ledecky, if that's the last name.
yeah.
But in terms of like, what's your big take? Obviously, for us, we have a vested interest.
I mean,
in
it was Simone, and when she was last to perform out of the when they were doing the individual the 4 events or whatever. They did the vault, the beam, the uneven bars, and the floor. And Andrange was ahead of her in points, and she had to come up with the perfect routine to get into first place. I mean, that's the moment you train for 4 years. That's the time to come up clutch. And that's why I had this conversation with someone, right, that was talking about Serena and was saying, like, who's the better, all-around female athlete of all time, Simone or Serena? And I said, Simone. And the reason I said that is because what Simone does is way more difficult, not in terms of, like, what she actually does, but in terms of you have to be perfect.
Every time.
You can't take an event off. You can't take, something off, right, and then be okay. There's no, like, sit down, halftime break, recover, whatever. That moment is that moment, and that's it. There's no getting that back. There's no do-overs. Yeah. There's no, you got a double fault.
You're being judged on scores from what, three to five judges?
Yeah.
Versus Serena, who's hitting a ball. Not trying to downplay it, but that's very matter of fact. If I hit this over here and it hits a line, it is what it is. That's the point.
And you have to be perfect. There's tense deductivity, because, like, if you're even slightly injured, you're slightly off, then they can see it. That's the difference between you coming first or even, like, last, right? In the points. And that opportunity only comes around once every 4 years, right? So to be considered the GOAT, you typically attend 3 to 4 Olympics, right? And then you have to be perfect every single time that comes up. And their margin for error is, like, 0. That's the same thing with sprinting, right? There's no do-overs in sprinting. You got one chance to get that fucking race done. And you got 4 years, talk all this shit, and then that's it. This is your time to prove yourself, which is what makes Bolt so great. Was he was able to dominate 3 straight Olympics, like, but in the 100, 200.
It was a freak of nature, man.
Like, you have to be perfect in that moment. You can't, like, even knock injured, whatever. You have to, like, those 9 seconds. You have to be perfect. There's no timeout. There's no coaches replay. Blah blah blah. Let's bring it back in. It is perfect in that moment, in that year, and that's it.
Chris got me hyped now. Go sports, man.
Well, I mean, so that's what makes swimming, running track, the gymnastics so much harder than, like, team sports and stuff like that. And that's why I think those athletes are so much. It is harder to be the best as one of those athletes than it is to be, like, I'm not saying, Christ, that really sounds bad.
Yeah, you are. Go ahead, say it.
But, like,
cook. Go
No,
ahead.
but it's the physical activity and.
But in terms of level of difficulty,
it's the mental game with it too. Yeah.
The level of difficulty. I mean, you look at Noah Lyles, right, and everybody that ran the 100-meter, right. That moment where they literally held them for, like, it was like a good 2 minutes before they, like, took to the fuck are those things called?
Finish
the blocks.
To start the race,
blocks, right. All of those 4 years came down to that one moment where you're thinking, like, this is it. This is make it or break it. I don't have no do-overs. Like, any little injury that I had, I have to forget about. Like, this is it. You can't afford to lose that race. Like, in basketball, whatever, you can lose a game, you can lose a quarter, you can have a bad performance, and then you can still be great.
You can miss a shot. Yeah, you can miss a shot.
In those sports, you cannot afford to not be great in any moment.
All right, Chris. All right.
Anyway, sorry, I'm done.
No, you bring up basketball. Why the hell is 3-on-3 basketball in the Olympics, fam? Yeah. That shit look horrible, bro.
Yeah, it don't look good.
Bro, sorry, they bring in flag football, so I know Cayman gonna have a team next
that would be
next
cool.
4 years. But 3-on-3, have you seen that shit?
No.
It looks like, let's go put a team.
How is 3-on-3 basketball there, but squash ain't?
Again, there you go. Well, they vote on it every year, right?
That's trash to me.
Every couple of years.
How flag football not there?
It's going to be
there 2020.
All the rave.
You know the Hellcats gonna be there next year.
Pickleball soon be there too.
Oh, Chris.
Probably. Yeah.
Pickleball soon be there.
All right.
That's too easy a sport.
I'm Olympic out. Let's
Thanks.
get
You
into some
Olympic
stuff.
out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
Damn. Olympic out.
Real quick, let's get into it. Swanky's on tour in the U.S. doing big things. They look like they're having a good time. The ReGen deal is dead. Ding dong.
Oh my goodness, one of you called it Chris.
What are Chris?
Oh, that I said
Yeah,
that the
he said
deal
it
is
on the
dead.
last episode.
That's true. Well, all of a sudden now the report got leaked, quote unquote.
Okay, I saw the press release that the office of the Auditor General put out.
Yeah.
Said they were about to release it because that's their protocol.
I saw CNS put up a leaked report.
They have it the actual report.
That's what they said in the article. Let me pull it up and read.
But I
Let me make sure that my reading skills are still up to
I think
par.
one of the news houses said that they actually received the report, so they were able to write on it.
You know what's
But
crazy?
I didn't know that it was leaked for the public consumption.
You know how out of the news I am, just randomly speaking. Like the Olympics had me all fucked up. I didn't even know that they killed a Hamas leader.
Yeah, you were a little hype. Yeah, you've been
I
following.
had no idea. It's like Cross. He was like, "Wait, when the fuck did they kill him?"
no.
when you were watching the 50-meter final.
Anyway, sorry. So,
CNS.
CNS Cayman.
So yeah, the OAG's office, they said, listen, we usually release these reports, but government has alerted us that there's some commercially sensitive information in this report, so we're not going to release it as yet. But that's not to say that certain media houses haven't received it on the low themselves. I was telling a friend of mine about what we used to call the people's mailbox. I don't know if you remember that with
Arden's. Ezard's windscreen.
People used to go put like confidential documents on his windshield. That was a running joke.
Leave it to CNS to get the
so he could get it
salacious headlines.
Yeah.
CIG made shocking list of errors in $1 billion waste project.
Terrible.
So what's the solution going forward then? Is it that we now just don't have a waste management
a
facility?
damning leaked report by the Office of the Auditor General shows, so that's what they said.
Yeah, but they don't have it there for you to download and read, is what I'm saying.
No.
It's just
they cited stuff from it though.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's only people's mailbox vibe. Yeah.
So well, you know what that is.
That was the thing.
That's election prep.
Oh, for sure.
So because the report doesn't look favorable, because what happened was since they pulled out the ReGen deal, the public thinks that that the current administration looks bad. So this report leaked, and it makes the previous administration from the progressives look bad. So they're trying to put all the blame on them and get out of the light of this isn't our fault.
Scandal vibes.
I'm not pointing out.
Because then I see the leader of the opposition.
It's all a game.
He fear mongering now about they pull out of this and that and da 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 da.
There's gonna be a lot of games. There's gonna be a lot of games to be played.
Yeah, I see it already.
It's already started. Yeah. It's already started. So yeah, that deal is off the table currently in this form. Which they probably should go back out and retender it because it's a new entire
15 years, man.
situation. It's crazy because the numbers kept jumping. At first, when they first signed the deal, it was like 300 million, and then in 2021 it was 700 million, and then in the last year or two we've had the previous minister of finance saying it was about $2 billion worth of deals. So it just, again, how do you justify that without having some information? But one of the things that's true is that there's been a lot of misinformation about this current deal. And I think that's the real
according to
issue there.
CNS, they said some of the flaws were that the calculations for how much waste we produce was wrong.
Yeah.
Hold on.
One of the things I was confused about was the waste and energy facility was going to go in Bordentown, but apparently that wasn't the case. The waste and energy facility was going to go right where the current dump is. So I think the risk Bordentowners run now when they didn't want this in their neighborhood is that if it does come back in a new form and it comes back to a dump or a landfill, I should say.
Like going Bordentown.
That's going Bordentown.
Straight
But
Bordentown.
I don't see.
I would have
nothing
probably
wrong
took the
with
waste
that.
and energy facility. You don't live Bordentown.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. We live in town now.
Yeah, but I guess people don't like it's the NIMBY and what it was in their backyard.
I was wondering what was wrong with having an incinerator.
Pollution.
No, it's not even that bad. Like Bermuda has one, and they don't really have that big of a smoke coming out theirs. And no, a giant incinerator. Like that's where all their trash goes. They don't have a fucking Mount Trashmore like us. They literally put all of that shit inside the incinerator. It's one big ass building they got. Yeah,
Could have been us.
I don't know what the cons are for it or whatever. But like we always try and I don't know why I don't know why this has been. I don't know. It must just all be who gets money. That's everything comes
Is
down
that
to.
scam?
That's yum.
It is.
But to be fair, bro, if you agree to buy something and it takes you, let's say, a year, 2 years, 3 years,
They said
4
that,
years, you probably shouldn't buy that.
yeah, they say that the Auditor General found that the government also wasted millions of dollars on consultants in preparing the project. A major flaw in the early stages was the CIG's failure to understand that the public-private partnership is still a loan, and even worse, did not properly assess whether or not a PPP, which is a procurement process procedure, whatever, or process to procurement, whatever that is, right? When you put it out, I don't know the exact details behind it, but you can either do that or you can put it to tender,
Okay, yeah.
right? Would be more costly than a conventional contract.
So even that with the 2 billion, the 2 billion number is sort of misleading because that's over a 25-year period. So you
Oh,
break
that
that.
not just all up front.
Nah.
We ain't got that kind of money.
To do it up front, but over time we were gonna spend it anyway because you spending 30 million to pick up garbage as is, or whatever the case may be, right? So
Can we just get rid of fucking? Even though I will say, I do like how Mount Trashmore be looking with the greenery,
What
Look
you
at
gonna say? Can we get rid of what?
Mount Trashmore. But then I was like, I like the way that's growing. It's like you ever drive across the highway and see like it's look out the little green pasture, looking like a Windows XP fucking background screen.
No,
Windows
Chris,
XP.
I be driving.
Yeah,
so I
we
keep my eye
focus on
the
folks
road.
on the road, Chris. Yeah, these fit drivers.
And you hear him? You hear him?
Next time you try across a dump from like going from Kamana Bay into town on the highway, just take a look at the dump. Well, there's a big part of it. It's got like a bunch of grass on it. It looks nice. Look like you could take your family there and picnic.
I just heard the Windows XP. I just heard the Windows XP log on sound. Yeah.
You know, see like the background's got like that beautiful like little hill or whatever with the grass.
That way it look like.
Literally looks like that. And then once you get around the other side, it's like a pile of shit.
Tell me you're a millennial without telling me you're a millennial.
Chris, is
Why
great.
you say that? What did I do?
You old, Chris.
Them
that's all.
children don't know nothing but Windows XP.
Oh, damn!
What is this, Mr. Chris?
You acting like we got 16-year-olds listening to this.
We do.
Our age bracket is the millennial age bracket.
Shout out to the old heads that listen to us.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Oh, but
Windows 95 in the building.
so yeah, that's unfortunate. The deal is done, but it's going to give time to hopefully come up with something new, and I would say more timely, more reflective of the
This
time.
government ain't touching it.
Well, no. I was going to get into that. It's going to be for the next government that comes into play, but it's also a good chance for us right now to get onto the recycling tip and sustainability, because we can eliminate a lot of the waste by just marking out some shit.
You think like making recycling
Back-
mandatory?
Back to even just what happened to the ban on single use plastics. I've seen some restaurants, also Subway, for example, they got the paper bags.
Right.
Some of the containers that you're going to get, they're paper, they're cardboard or whatever.
See, Hurley's does all. Is it Hurley's? Yeah, Hurley's. I think they do all the cardboard bags now, paper bags.
But for me, that all good and fine and down there, but then like it needs to translate into our homes too. We gotta be recycling there too, because we can't be recycling outside. And then when we go home, then
There's a lot of people that recycle, right? But if you notice, like even with the bottles and stuff, some of them recycling bins they be overfilled.
no, for sure. But that's what I'm saying. So we need more like a facility dedicated to that too. Like, yeah, we could recycle, but if we don't have nowhere to put it, then that kind of defeat the purpose.
So that's what I'm getting at. I think government can get some easy wins here by banning and outlawing certain things or making things mandatory. So, hey, when the houses now you have the red can, the green can, or whatever it is, like with the stroke of a pen, I think you can make some changes that will not obviously cure the current landfill situation, but will get us on a path to having some success in the long run. I was in Foster's a couple months ago and I bought some product and it was like, oh, because you bought this, you got a free recycling bin.
Oh, cool.
That shit houses my kids' toys, but I'm just saying.
Multi-purpose.
You 2D? See? hey, parent life, bro. Come on.
Multi-purpose.
Y'all part of the problem.
I mean, I have a water bottle now. That helps.
What
I mean?
are you teaching the future? Recycling is for toys.
Bro, we just trying to get to the future right now, bro. I can't even tell you.
Yeah, you're right
But
about
you see the interest rates? Shit. But yeah, government can still do something. I think it's an L to lose the deal, but you still have a few months and you're still in power, you can make some changes to at least push people into the direction of more recycling, and buying some of these products that currently fill the line, yeah, you know.
There you go. What about so speaking of L's, and what about the W, the government? Well, I guess, is it the government or probably, I guess, planning got
4.
Oh, that's a big W.
for shutting down the 10-story building
Big
on Walker's Road.
W. Big W.
Yeah, you know I'm an OG Walker's Road person, so I didn't want to see that coming in.
Free up my Filipino neighbors then.
That's why. Stop that. Bro.
Oh my gosh.
But for real though,
Is Pinot offensive?
my says that's my Filipino.
No, I know. I'm asking. I'm saying on the side.
No, because I think they call themselves like Pinos.
Oh, I feel dirty when
Pretty
I say
sure.
it. Like,
And then like on top of that, right, that little community there, they always walk out and go hang out. I call it the Cayman Malecon. The little it's in Cuba they have the Malecon, which is like a big like
I just like your voice change.
Yeah,
it's like a waterside
Hey,
like
he,
wall.
He be in the Spanish joints talking to them girls. That oh my God. Sorry, Salsa Poppy. Go ahead. Sorry.
There we go.
Sorry.
Every
Watch
time.
it blushing.
Because it doesn't matter what I say, right? I just have to continue.
Yeah,
I can't acknowledge it. It's to
Ignore him,
continue.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. Because if I take
We
it
just want to
on,
hear the Spanish accent. That's all. We've been calling you
take
Salsa
it
Poppy
on.
for 3 years on the podcast.
For real.
We just want to hear what you tell the girls. That's all we want. We just want to know.
Hey, Vic, no mind.
Give me your Spanish line. Go ahead. Give me what he tells them in Spanish.
Dame papi
So-
un beso.
Watch out. He won't respond. He won't
I wouldn't
respond.
say
He won't
papi
respond so
though.
No, you telling them. Give papi a kiss.
Oh yeah.
What a-
Oh, so you said dame. Okay, yeah.
So he definitely said that before. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's
Go ahead.
right.
Who, me?
No, him. He
Oh.
said, yeah, sorry.
So anyway, so that little community there, they always hang out by the little wall and waterfront there. The one that has like across from the church that has like the chain links stopping you from going to park inside there.
Yeah.
There's always a community out there that's hanging out, drinking, just eating food and just talking. Like all hours of the night, you drive across there. Now
we
they're
can't
probably
park
out
there.
there.
No, could the church be upset at us?
Well, yeah, but we can't park there. But they walk out there and go hang out, which I think is like it's
that-
kind of nice to see people outside
That
and
church,
hanging out.
that church be hating, bro. They be hating. They do. Come on.
Yeah, Church of God.
Yeah, that one be hating. Yeah. Don't want nobody parking in the parking lot.
Or that deer parking?
Yeah, that they lot.
So do they open it for when church keep in?
Anyway,
I haven't seen it open.
That's what
sorry,
I'm saying.
I'm getting this right. Sorry. Yes. So Legoland wanted to do a 10-story
government need to truck that piece of land.
the parking lot.
Yeah, truck that.
That's what I'm saying. I miss where you used to go get your food and go hang out and walk
Like,
by the water.
literally.
I mean, you can't do it now because of crime, but
Well, they always out there. They out there drinking.
the
They
parking
out
lot.
there hanging out.
I do miss that.
That community's still out there hanging out all the
Chef
time.
John's used to be on the waterfront too. You just go get Chef John's at night and then
They got an Indian curry place right
Yeah,
there. No,
right there, no.
the truck.
It's good.
It's good. Oh, I don't eat Indian food because I don't like cumin. Yeah,
missing out, bro.
yeah. A cumin, I don't know. It gives me a visceral reaction. Like I can't. Like I want gag.
Sacrifice. Just sacrifice one little thing.
Don't listen to him.
Legoland wanted to do a 10-story at the edge of Walker's Road, Boilers Road. We call it Boilers.
That was the name of the company, Legoland.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what they're doing.
That's fucking. That's cheeky as fuck.
So it was a 10-story. He has other developments on the island.
Yeah.
So he wanted to do a 10-story. I kind of know, when these things come up, like they might get deferred, they might get denied. This time, just come back in a new variation.
Is this one coming
But
back?
I hope not for this one. I'm not trying to be a hater to the dude. You know what I mean, get your money somewhere else. But a 10-story,
stories?
10-story in that area, just that couldn't handle, bro. Come on.
Traffic will go
Traffic's
nuts.
already disgusting. They closed off Cardinal Ave.
Walker's Road going to be nuts.
A 10-story, and then you can't even buy them because last I
Rental
read was they were
only.
going to be rentals only.
Yeah.
I think
they were affordable.
I think planning got one this time. They got it right this time. You got
Listen, man, we need more John Duttons in planning.
John Dutton, for those who don't know, Yellowstone.
Yellowstone main character. He ran for governor, and his premise was that if a vote for me is a vote against progress. Like he did, but he was like, you ain't fucking up this town no more. We ain't about this fucking gentrification no more. We are keeping this town the way it is.
It's based off of real life because a couple years ago, people used to go to Montana, buy up the cheap line, and then trying to make it like New York and those big cities. So he's a bit old fashioned, and he's like, yo, nah. If you vote for me, but and all that. Yeah. So maybe Cayman needs a
Man
couple
say,
jobs done.
I am what stands. What did he say? I am the wall that stands in front of the program. I don't know, he had some gangster ass monologue.
Some one-liners, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
it was
for
awesome.
sure. So yeah, I think that's a W. That's a W. Hopefully, it doesn't come back in that variation. It comes back something different.
Free up.
They wanted
Filipino break.
180 something rooms, 162 units or so. Pool at the top. It's crazy because I saw one of the first signs was like NRA. One of them said that it could be moderate impact on traffic. I'm saying
Yo,
there's nothing moderate about that.
Even one GT is gonna be crazy traffic, bro.
Yo, you saw a big one to GT.
It's fucking massive.
It's like protruding like
Like it is massive.
That
Like,
one in the Grand Hyatt.
I just can't imagine when there's an event there and everyone leaves.
Wait, where one GT?
The whole
seven?
across
Going up.
across from right next to Royal Bank.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know.
Yeah, I mean it looks amazing, but like traffic gonna be absolutely nuts out
Them
there.
shits look like Transformers. Grand Hyatt, and one GT.
Oh, Grand Hyatt it's like a monstrosity. That shit is huge.
Yeah, I'm
Like that is big. Like that is.
that's what she said.
Oh really?
It's the
That what she
office.
tell
It's
you?
the office. It's a joke from the office. Relax.
Keisha.
Let's get into it some more real
I
quick.
gotta keep Vic in checking out because he owed all that.
They're trying to lower the speed limits. They want to curb some road deaths. Yeah,
It's not
don't-
the speed limit.
speed
you know,
limit
it
is a
is
problem.
the
It's the
the
Honda.
driver.
it's the Honda Fit.
LOL.
No, I'm joking.
I mean-
I don't want to. I don't want to
No
keep that going.
Honda
Sorry.
slander.
It's not the Honda Fit. It's the drive. It's a drive.
I'm sure that like if they recorded or took note, I mean they did probably take note of the speed of these accidents that were caused unfortunate deaths. I mean I'm sure nobody was going 50 miles an hour.
You try to say they were going more?
100%.
Pretty sure.
100%.
No, but on my point, lowering it. Not
Yeah,
gonna make
yeah,
them
I
go
agree.
slow.
That's not going to fix the problem.
That's making sure we're on the same page.
Are we wrong though?
Or is who wrong
The general population.
for speeding? Yeah.
No. In terms of when this news dropped, everyone who was commenting was like, "That not gonna work."
I mean, unless they're gonna more heavily enforce these zones.
Oh, sorry. Another crosswalk is coming again.
Where?
Another what?
Crosswalk.
Another crosswalk. I
Where?
sort of shit is slipping me right now. Westway Road. Westway Road, yeah, up at the top, like by the condos.
They
like
take
another
care of
one,
West
bro.
Bay Road, boy.
Shit, bro. Like
Well, like get off of West Bay Road, go on the highway.
no, then the highways is.
That's what the highway's for. What that road's supposed to be pedestrian, bro.
We
Pedestrian.
only, we only have one highway. You know?
I know, but that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get off the domestic road, go on the
Road and go
highway,
on the- yeah.
get off in your exit, and then go on your domestic road. Get where you gotta go. But you shouldn't be using domestic road to go all the way up.
Yeah, that's how I drive. Yeah.
I might want to see the scenic route. I want
I
to
hear
see
you.
Well, the
tourists.
scenic
Ain't
route
nothing to
come
see
being
now.
slow.
Ain't nothing to see now.
And
All the
cautious.
beach gone.
Slow is one thing, but it's a start and stops because pedestrians don't use that shit correct.
Yeah, so that's why you go on the highway.
Them motherfuckers pop out like magic and they just press the button and step on them.
See,
You know,
Vic showing
yo,
us right now the problem with
but
drivers.
I will say,
What is that? You're not supposed to do that.
you know what I can't stand is people that just walk immediately onto the fucking
That's
crosswalk.
what I'm talking about.
I fucking
no,
hate
no,
that.
I talking about just with driving in general. Like if I know I got somewhere to go, I'm definitely not driving Westby Road,
Oh no,
taking the highway.
Oh no, that's different. Yeah, that's different. I just more concerned about people who just be like press that button and step on and start.
Oh no, that.
Yeah, you gotta have some etiquette.
Like a
press the button, wait.
a car doing 30, 40, not stopping, not
Yeah.
quick. Like,
Well, actually, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to jam on your brakes. You're supposed to like if you're not in like the zone of where you can stop, you keep going.
keep
and
going,
person,
yeah.
The person behind you. But that so the pedestrian should not walk until both cars stop on either side.
I don't want to run that risk.
I always beep them, kind of, not even a beep beep, because I drive it.
You know, that's one thing that we're too nice here with. We're too nice with these fucking tourists.
This
And no, speak for yourself, Anna.
Because like like when especially out by Fort Street where it goes on to Seafarers Way, where that stoplight there, they don't pay attention to the fucking crosswalk.
They better pay attention
Like
when
when
they're out there.
that light be showing do not walk, and they still meandering across the street, and we wait for them when it's green.
You.
Yeah, and you know what? I need to start being an asshole.
I mean, I don't really see cars in hospitals, so
This is
you kind of have to
Right
wait on them,
there,
Chris.
right there.
What you can do? You have to wait.
blow my horn. Get out the fuck out the way. Does it say cross? No.
You mess up the tourism dollars, man.
And speaking of tourism, I see Kenneth Bryan has put forward this freaking referendum for the cruise port.
So the positive is you're in another public holiday before the year is over. And that is the one benefit. I'm a realist.
And make sure we go out and vote no.
They should have did it with the election, but
Are we saying no to the port because of the environmental?
They gonna mash
impact?
up the coral and
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
But we would be cool with it in another location, right?
No, fuck. You know what? As far as I'm
Another
concerned,
location like where?
They've been other. They said West Bay. They said North Sound. They said Spots.
listen, I ain't gonna lie. The way that I feel, I don't want to see no more cruise ships here.
It's easy money though.
I would just gonna say we
Easy
are the
money?
product.
Bro,
So we
easy
need
money.
it.
it's like
It's $24 a head, I think.
yeah, I hear you.
Whether they come off the boat or not.
Yeah,
But
I'd be
they're-
fine with it. Station at
You know
another
what?
part of that.
You know what? It's cheapened this island in my eye because you got all these little fucking knick-knack knockoff shops that are just out there, just looking like it just looks tacky, garbagey.
They're not made in Cayman. Most of them
Nothing is made in Cayman.
Yeah.
It's just like there's nothing authentic about it. You know, you got that special one cruise line that has a special group of people that come off of it. You know which cruise line I'm talking about. Shout out to you.
The red and blue.
Yeah, but that's not a tourism issue. That's more of like an education, cultural tourism issue.
But it's the same thing everywhere, though.
Tana, we not everywhere.
I mean, I get that. If
At the end of the day, I'm just saying because during COVID, it was nice to not have no cruise ships in town. It was nice to not have these fucking
I
buffoons
agree,
walking
but
around.
how do we
but we
sustain
didn't.
our economy?
We didn't have the money.
Our economy, our economy gonna do fine with stay over tourism.
Fair. That is a good.
If some of the jewelers shut down in town, we go open up restaurants. Boo hoo.
Nah. Because then man, they panicked about that. You had people losing their jobs and all that too.
They'll-
Caymanian businesses, Caymanian jobs.
Listen, there will be other
taxes. Think what you forgetting about taxes?
I hear you.
Big voting block.
I hear you.
You can't piss them off neither.
Listen, at the end of the day, some people are gonna have to suffer for the greater good.
Really
What
now?
is the greater good, Chris?
The greater good is
Because
the
you don't have no traffic.
listen. Yes, that's one of the things.
At least you're honest. At least
One of the
you're
things,
honest.
but no, like all right. When you have these busloads of people just getting dumped onto the fucking beach day in day out, like it's I don't know, like the beach just. How many more tourists do we need come off these cruise ships to dump on these beaches?
But you know, one of the things
When you-
they come out though. That's the
Some
one
of them.
they come out for stay over to us.
Yeah, I hear you. That is a quote unquote selling point, but I don't think the market that we're going after are kind of like cruise ship goers.
Yeah. Not the Carnival cruise. Yeah.
Our market is, as other people have put it, we're a luxury destination.
Okay. Yeah, I feel you on that.
You know, if you come in here, you having money in the bank account. You ain't coming here on a budget.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know, that's generally the market that we have designed this island for. So with that in mind, then we have the luxury of probably saying, fuck off cruise tourism. And no dock. We don't need to mash up no more coral. And then these ships that come in as well, they anchor off bad. They're dust, you know, or if they don't anchor, those jets are making a mess with the sediment, disrupting the floor, which makes for poor diving, poor snorkeling, poor visibility out there. Not to mention disrupting the wildlife out there. Yeah. Like, you know.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm gonna be pro reef.
Pro reef, okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean I appreciate that stance. I love that when you're speaking, I can hear the bias in it that you definitely like. I don't want this, and there's no arguments that's gonna bring me
Sweet.
around.
No,
to
I
it.
done.
I respect it. I respect
I done.
it. Keisha, you say you cool with a port, just not where it is currently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that should be an option if we decide to stay in that business. Because I don't have the actual figures. I do know what you get per head. I do know that money then multiplies in the economy. You got people who work, the jewelry stores, they pay rent, they go shopping, they pay taxes. So if you do lose that, then you have to figure out where does that other revenue come from.
This is where, you know, the plan could be. This is just me in my little chamber, where start to incentivize more places to kind of de-zone and build more residential areas in town.
Mm-hmm.
Start to bring back people that work and walk around town and eat in town, so restaurants can open, more money can be spent, so those jewelry stores that just money laundering anyway. I'm just saying. Listen, you walk across them jewelry stores and tell me that you don't see them people on their phone.
They getting a good deal, man.
Yeah, they get the good deal.
Yeah, for you, at 60% off. 60% off.
Yeah.
I saw the video. The dude said they already marked it up 1,000%.
1,000.
So when they knock off
Absolutely.
100, they knock off 50 here, 50 there, for you there.
Yeah,
Already.
that's just a sales tactic.
Yeah, for sure.
Makes you feel special. Makes you feel like
when you say the guy bring out the calculator? Yeah.
yeah.
Let me tell you what I'm gonna do for you. Hold on.
Oh, and
Got this in the back pocket.
you seem like a good man. I like you, man. I like you. I
Hold
like
on. And then they don't tell you what the price. They just turn it around for you to see.
See it.
Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the CI price.
That your price?
That's CI.
Right there.
You know,
My manager's not here right now, but let me see what I can.
that's what they do.
Yeah.
Listen,
Keisha in the back. Come in. Let me.
I'm sorry if a few jewelry stores got shut down, then boo-hoo. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Fuck them jewelry stores.
I respect you.
Let's get some more restaurant. Like, where are the spots in town you can walk around and get food right now?
But we can't just eat all day though. That's the thing.
We can't buy jewelry all fucking day,
Cabana
The people that buy jewelry are keeping us afloat.
Rackhams,
huh?
Casanova.
No. I'm
Cabana,
talking about like
Rackhams.
in like around Cardinal Avenue area.
That it.
Around Cardinal Avenue.
Not Cardinal Avenue.
No,
No,
you're
sir.
not, you're not walking that far. You're not walking that
about
far.
Cardinal Avenue.
I mean,
You're driving that.
You
it's a 5-minute walk.
listen, no, sir. In Cardinal Avenue, them kind of areas, it should be some bar. Like, why is it that at Friday happy hour?
Yeah, Margaritaville.
Why is it Friday happy hour? Cardinal Avenue not full with people.
That's true. That's true.
We went and made this fucking pretty road. It wasn't for us.
Now we them.
That's our event space. What are you talking
Well,
about?
okay, yes, we do have events there, but generally day to day, that space not for us.
Yeah, it's dead. It's a wrap.
So like, Friday happy hour. Why we not there? Why is there not?
Why
like,
y'all happy hour in for anyway though? Y'all should be home with the Bible. That's your problem though.
Where were you last Friday,
Mango tree.
Victor?
Friday? Where was
Under that saying that
You were at a event that you didn't like.
No, that was Saturday.
Oh, that was Saturday. Okay.
That was Saturday.
Can we talk about that event?
I mean, not that I didn't like it. It just felt like a ripoff. You pay to get into a venue
And then to buy more food?
to buy food. Like,
Isn't that what Taste of Cayman is?
Nah, I think you get tickets though.
no, not this year.
Oh, well,
Last year. I mean, like this year was like that. You had to pay to get in and then pay for tickets and whatever.
see, this is the thing though. Then y'all wonder why all events be shitty.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, why am I paying entrance fee to get in to go pay more?
More, yeah.
At
That's
least,
why I didn't
at least
go.
throwing 2 tickets. Let me feel like.
Something like let me know where I get my money's worth.
And
for
then
sure.
and then the only thing I really wanted to try was Pete's Grill. Shout out to Pete.
Oh, Pete, well,
It was fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fire. It was good.
what you had?
Did he have the loaded baked potato?
Yeah, it was fire.
So the baked potato was the base?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's
I
a
mean,
big ass baked potatoes.
so if he hears this, or anybody knows him, I pay to get in, and I pay to buy food from him. So that's,
Is he-
that's dedication.
Is he only open on Saturdays?
Yeah.
Okay.
So no, I saw what they tried to do. They had DJ Craig playing. It was like a little concert and stuff
Shout
like
out
that.
to
but,
Craig.
Yeah, I just went and got the food and dipped out. Took the kid to go play games and that kind of shit.
They had games out there?
They had the party truck on the gaming truck. Made me pay and he fucking played one game and dipped. He was like, "Nah, I good." You gotta pick because you gotta put money in the card and swipe the card. And,
Oh, shit, okay.
all right.
Yeah, he was done.
Yeah, he's a hater. Let's get into it again real quick before we get out of here. D, where we at for time? It's been a minute. 26. Oh shit! All right. Anti-corruption case made the news.
Which case? Well, first of all, you didn't even talk about the event. You just kind of skimmed over it. So,
I say I went for Pete's Grill, bro. That's the promo right
well, what other participating restaurants were there?
I didn't see. I didn't notice.
D's Pizza.
So not our event.
Oh shit! I had
correspondent then.
that. That was fire.
You liked it? What did you have?
I decided someone just got the right. Shout out to Kayla and Rashad. They're just a regular pepperoni one with this shit.
With
on
the
top.
The OG
Yeah.
pepperoni.
Is it
That
hot
was
sauce?
The honey sauce.
It's hot.
It's
honey.
sweet. Yeah,
Sweet. It's like spicy honey or hot honey or something like that.
Nah, that was fire.
Yeah.
that was good too. I tried that.
Fuck.
But yeah, I don't remember.
Do I
what
have to go
else.
order that tonight?
I don't remember what else was there. Sorry. Anti-corruption committee.
I don't know. Oh, you know what I mean?
You. Yeah. What happened? You quiet now?
Well, we know people.
We know
That are
someone
on
there.
the committee.
No.
Sorry, not a committee. The case. Sorry, you be traveling. You don't know what's going on. So it brought forward a case, the Department of Vehicle Driver's License.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they I think they arrested 3 people.
Oh God, who they arrest?
Some former employees of for the Department of
I know
Vehicle
them.
Licensing. Probably.
Yeah, you do. So they were accused of, I guess, lining up people's cars, get inspected. You know what I'm saying? You pay a little fee.
And we'll pass it.
You pass it for you. You know what I mean? You know how I come down. Just send me a WhatsApp or whatever.
Your tint too dark? We got you.
Yeah, we got you.
They paid DVDL
No,
employees to do that.
But
Allegedly.
yeah,
Allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
Shake my head. Excuse me?
That's what I heard too. It's not the first, it's not the last. I hear it's still kind of going on.
Can you not sense the
they had
sarcasm in
they
it?
had they had somebody that was selling licenses.
Driver's license, right?
Licenses, yeah.
Yeah. And then immigration too. You had people who selling time. You know what I mean?
People yo, God forgive me. Yo, I'm not stupid enough.
Why they stupid?
Yo,
Because everything's
what
auditable.
you mean they work for the government? Like they literally, it's gonna get traced. Like everything that they do, like
So this case is
it's tracked. I don't get it.
So this has been
I
ongoing.
don't
This has
get
been
it.
going on for 6 years, and so I will say this though. I think probably as well. Back then, you could have probably did that. Now it's obviously, yeah.
No, not back then. Not in one thing with Caymanians, they talk too much.
Well, no,
and
that,
they tell this
no,
one
but
and
you
this
talking
one,
about
and
you
then
talking
it
about
just.
you talking about the tracing aspect. I'm talking about like the systems in place now, because even that, I remember one time I think I said it in the pod here. I went to see my friend at licensing, and the person that worked there went and pulled up the car plates.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's like now you probably have systems in place where that is logged every time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So you're not supposed to be doing it, or you don't have access to this because you're on tier 1. You need to be on tier 2, for example.
Honestly, just
No.
the fact that I work for the government, I just wouldn't try that shit. No.
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 Negative.
That don't make no sense. Cause then see you at risk for
This,
like reputational risk, all kind of stuff. No, like,
you
and
know,
then they make it
sometimes-
harder for Caymanians to get those roles because they doing stupidness like that. Come on, pick sense from nonsense. I'm not saying that I'm a saint.
Them DVDL lines used to be long as fuck. Come on, let's be real.
Yeah, but then
Let's
that is
be
for
real here.
DVDL to figure out. They know that they have to license every car on the island, make it,
They got it better now, yeah.
I don't know, figure it out.
And I'm pardon, guys.
3
Relax.
locations obviously help, with the servicing of people and whatever, but
It's the garages now too. That's a new thing as well. Last couple of years.
garages, yeah, you can pay them off too.
Whoa, I didn't say that. I meant in terms of get your shit inspected at the garage. You don't have to go down physically.
yeah, but that's always been a thing. I've never had DVDL.
No.
I have never had DVDL inspect my car, and I've been driving from 2020. No, not 20. When did I get my thing?
I was gonna say you're a bitch.
20.
Shut the fuck.
Hold
Yo,
on.
kill her, Mike.
I've been driving since 2000 and.
She don't know, but I line up. You should have to go. You should like
Of
take,
course,
take
I know
the
about that. I live right there.
You gotta take the
Who are you
half day off
talking
of
to?
work to go
Who are you
DVDL.
talking to? I live right there on Crew Road.
You just started driving. You said 2020. Be quiet.
No, not 2020.
20. You said 2014?
2014.
Oh, so sweet.
You just hit 10 years.
my sweet. Oh,
Insurance just get that drop now.
My insurance has never been high.
Oh, I guess you a female and you'd probably drive you drive like a 4-door regular car, so you fine. You know, like
she ain't no Integra Type R.
no, no buy no young you buy no.
Yo, DVD used to be disgusting, bro. Used to be there all fucking day.
Well, especially when they were in town next to police station. When they were next to police station, that was disgusting. That was where you definitely waiting half day.
So yeah, I mean,
'Cause back then they only had,
you might have called your friend and been like, "Yo,
I don't want to take no vacation day.
you know what I'm saying? I go to Miami Thursday. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
but I want to
do
be
it on-
legal. I want to be on the road
I do
legal.
it on Saturday because the Bordentown and West Bay locations are open
West
on
Bay-
We
Saturday.
never had
Back
boy
then.
in town growing up. You know what I mean? First license, what?
Yeah, but
Yeah, shit. But nah. Shout out to them. Obviously, we got some friends involved with that. So
rough.
yeah, I mean, free the dogs, them.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Nah, but I think a lot of that shit just gonna be a fine. I'm not too crazy. I think you're setting an example as well too. What are you looking at me that for?
I just think it looks bad. Like
It does.
as a
100%.
Caymanian and then working, like I say, for the government, it just looks bad from all
100%.
aspects.
Speaking of free,
Who's that?
Chris, what was that?
I tried my best.
Oh, okay.
Kiss me, baby.
Oh God, that was so hard to watch.
In case you've been hiding under a rock, the Gaza boss is free.
You're not gonna play no cartel song, huh? You're gonna pull out the tune, huh?
I can't play the one I want to play.
Why?
Wait, we are raw and
DJ.
uncensored, bro. Come on, now.
Nah, I can't play the
Can't be.
one.
Which one you want to play?
Straight vulgar.
Well, that what?
Nah, I got kids listening, man. But it coming like Bible.
Right there.
Right there. Yo, this has been the funniest thing in the world, bro. The mixed reactions to Vibes being free.
So he wasn't like set free. It was the fact that it was pretty much a mistrial, right? And they decided they're not gonna have a retrial because the evidence
It's shaky.
isn't good enough for a retrial. So
And I
Well,
guess
he didn't technically get let free. I guess, you know, it wasn't like, you know, they're like, you didn't do this, so you're walking.
yeah, you're not vindicated. Yeah,
Yeah.
They figure like it's a win-win in the sense that he's done 13 years.
Yeah.
13? Yeah, 13 years. We might not get him again if we do stick it. If we do try it again, so let's let bygones be bygones.
He went to jail right before, I think, Fever dropped. Fever.
That's on it.
Yeah, he went to jail right before that song release, I believe.
He was
Because he wasn't in the video.
he was in his prime. He was about to.
He was not in the video, and that song had just like dropped when he went to jail. I remember that used to play that video at Mango Tree all the time. The friggin' man riding the girl like a fucking racehorse.
Yeah, no, that's wrong.
What do you mean that's
song
wrong?
Only came out in 2016.
So when he went to jail?
2011. You said 13 years. My son is the marker.
Okay, well that song. I guess he had that in the talk, but I remember he wasn't in the video.
You remember?
Yeah, well, yeah, I remember that, but it was in
songs, so-
2011. Yeah.
Fuck.
But it's like people. It's funny because people be like, "Yo, wait, you
Speaking of fucking cartel,
murder?"
the biggest cartel fan I know on this fucking island just messaged me. Ross.
Their ears must have been ringing.
Ringing. He literally been saying free cartel from the time I met him. he was literally talking about how the queen will let him out. All this kind, like, yo, this man will like ride or die.
The queen not even lived to see him come out.
Yo, this man was like in the fucking documents from the beginning. He was following everything. Yeah, man, I swear I've never seen anybody so dedicated.
I hope he get the medical treatment that he needs because he really look bad. No, and I
Oh, you talking about cartel?
Yeah.
You talking about your friend?
I like, damn.
I don't even know who your friend is.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm saying he fucked up for thinking that. Yeah.
So-
but nah, vibes look really bad,
He look
and not
bad,
even funny.
man.
Like they say, yo, go straight to
He
perform,
looks
get a
swell up and
concert.
thing.
Like, nah, you need to go to the doctor.
Yeah. So I brought up a little something there. I was like, I wonder if like a lot of them girls in Jam don't like his girl
Why would you say that?
because she's a white UK girl.
She's Russian.
Oh, Russian? But she got a UK accent, no?
Yeah, she's Russian.
Okay, but she like probably grew up in UK because she definitely got an accent.
Yes, okay.
I mean, it's they gonna hate on it regardless. Like, who cares about what he think?
I'm just-
like he doing what he want.
I'm just stirring the pot.
cares?
I'm just stirring the pot.
Kiss me, baby.
You sound just like him.
That shit was bad. That was a.
What did that make you
terrible
feel
video.
like,
That
Keisha?
was cringe, bro.
Pardon?
What did that video make you feel like?
A little uncomfortable.
Nah, it did.
I'm like, oh, okay.
And what's she gonna do? She have to do it, right?
Like her husband
yeah.
Well,
through sickness and health. So there we go.
On the video. Yeah.
she was hoping it was gonna be pure sickness in jail.
Chris, don't do
No,
that.
that's not nice, Chris. Come on.
Don't do that.
she was living pretty.
But she used to go on the conjugal.
I'm sure, yeah, but now now it's
But do you not think that maybe he might not come out? So you be like, yo, this is not a bad life. Like, I go see him. I know he not cheating.
And what happens when he does come out?
That's what I'm saying. That's what he's saying. She's
that's
probably
what I'm
like,
saying. Like she's like shit. I thought this nigga was going for life.
Oh, damn. He coming home tonight. Fuck.
And like, yeah, some of the comments people were making about her thing gonna be done out and all kind of thing. I'm like,
Jesus.
guys, come on.
I mean,
No, we don't make comments like that. Mind your own business.
I mean,
coming home from a 13-year binge.
Mind business. That's literally all he was singing about.
Come on. Again, look at the artist.
Y'all are such men.
Look at the artist.
But then when the song come out, you're not singing it.
Yeah,
And skin out.
Singing and real life, two different things. It's the art, guys. Okay.
You know,
Just
it's not. It's based on something.
Just relax.
I've been
You
locked
don't
up for
have to-
13 years. I'm coming home. It's
Yeah.
He probably can't even. He heart can't even. No.
So you telling me the love of your life went in jail 13 years, he come home?
she won't be there. She not be there.
But they're gonna have conjugal visits.
Pause. She not be there. Keisha not doing 13 years.
No, yeah, no. 5. Hard 5.
And the 5 is shaking. The 5 is shaking.
That's the limit.
The 5 is shaking.
Stop. Hard 5.
5.
Yeah. I could give you
5
5 years.
5 months. She give you 5 months.
I could give you 5 years.
Will you say that appeal not go through?
Oh, shit.
Boy, Jojo won't go in this week or so.
I could only give 5 years.
5 months. Stop lying to us, Keisha. 5 months. What 5 years?
I'm telling you what I can do.
You got spare 5 years.
We invite Keisha to go record. Keisha said, "Nah, I can't, boy. I holding it down right now." He say he calling at 7. Keisha's out of there. Now my friend from Bliss, not Keisha.
I'm not laughing.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, the dude. So just people just forgive murder. Like,
What am I-
It's just good to go. It's just,
What, I mean, they had forgive it from the time it happened. He's talking about. Isn't that how we are though? Like anytime there's an entertainer gets in trouble, as long
no,
as it's,
when we like them, when we like the intern.
as long as it's not one of like the forbidden crimes like pedophilia or rape or nothing like that, we forgive them. No matter what.
But then Mike raped the girl. Then Mike do.
Yeah, Mike.
Which Mike?
Mike
Tyson. Yeah,
People still bought in fights.
yeah. My God, for him.
I want to eat his children.
Them.
Mike's hardest line that like ain't nobody else in the world could say this.
I know where you're going. Right? Yeah.
You might have to edit this too because I don't think you can say this word anymore without getting canceled.
Go ahead.
I don't want to hear it.
Oh,
I want to hear it. Go ahead.
No, I don't want
He don't want to do no work. Go ahead. Well, nah, never mind.
guy and he says
That talks about
All right, never mind.
never mind, Keisha. You're an innocent
a
child.
grasshopper. That's correct.
I'll tell you after the
She
show.
just started driving.
But like, who else can look another man in the face and tell him that, right? And it be hardcore as
You
fuck.
say I want to eat your children. What you talking about? He was on some wild shit.
What?
Mike, go look up Prime Mike Tyson talking shit to people.
No thanks. I'll do without it.
That was wild times.
I'll take your word.
Mike was listen, that man was different.
He not the same one that bite off people ear and them thing there.
Yeah, that same one. But that was late.
Yeah, that was
He said that was light. Biting off somebody's ear.
Just a little ear.
Shut up,
That
Chris.
was, yeah,
Just a little lobe. You know what I mean?
that was late.
Light work. Speaking of light work, Off Reg is doing some work.
What they doing now?
They banned Starlink. I thought Rashad was gonna be here for that.
They banned it.
I saw Starlink and cost you less one day, and I was like, I should buy one of them.
What's Starlink?
Starlink.
We're gonna throw it over to our techie in the house. Go ahead.
Starlink is a satellite system that provides internet access. So essentially, what would happen is there are, I don't know how many, but probably thousands of Starlink satellites circling the globe. You may have seen them thinking they were alien UFOs at some point in time. In the night sky, you may see a string of lights, and they're all organized, moving in a certain direction. A lot of people have mistaken them for UFOs. If you Google it now, people at home, driving, whatever, actually don't fucking Google while driving. But if you do look up Starlink satellites in the sky, you'll see it looks like a string of UFOs. But anyway, so you get like a little satellite, you place it on your roof, on your yard, or whatever, and it has a direct connection to those satellites, and it's actually quite fast, and actually has a faster ping time to America than we do. Like there are people that get like 38 milliseconds over there versus the fastest we get now with our local providers might be 50 something. So
Mom went real tech on us. Start giving us a number. My dude, does it work?
but it works in most conditions. Obviously, like in stormy weather and stuff, you're gonna have issues. But for most parts, it works fine, and it provides, what was it, like 100 meg, something like that connection.
I saw up to 100. Yeah, 25 to 100.
So, oh, okay. So yeah,
They were using it in Ukraine too, right? During the war and stuff. He was.
Yes and no, because it got pulled, and it was all a bunch of controversy around that. But generally speaking, like Starlink's been used to provide connections to rural areas and stuff like that as well. Places that don't get fiber internet or access to super fast internet, you can order Starlink, have it there, or you could take it with you on the go.
Yeah, so I was in Culture one day and I was just walking. You got to look.
So they were
keep your eye
selling
open. They had that shit in Culture. I was like, what?
For how much?
Damn, I don't remember the price. I don't want to say the wrong thing. But I looked at it. I was like, oh, that's
it good?
I think so. Yeah.
Price is good?
I mean, Wi-Fi. Yeah. Like I don't know. Is it like a subscription you got to pay?
It's a subscription.
Yeah. So it wasn't. I don't think it was too pricey. And I was like, oh, that's good to know. This is here. If you need it, you can come out and get it.
So off-reg
Sure
said
enough,
no more.
Off-Reg released a statement last week saying, nah, one of the things they said was that they're concerned about selling these kind of products and people not being able to use them,
Access, yeah.
not being able to use them correctly as they're intended to be. Of course,
But what's
people,
hold on,
people
but-
have jumped on the conspiracy train and said it's because.
But hold on, but use them as intended to be like how?
Well, in terms of if you buy it and it doesn't work fully,
But what's that got to do with them? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Like you take it up with Starlink, that got nothing to do with anybody else. That's like me saying like if I buy a
No,
But
but
isn't
no,
it a
no, no,
VPN
no,
issue?
no. But so there's two things. One is that they also said that they need to have a license. So I think it's a regulatory issue as well. But also, don't you want a body to protect you and not have, I don't say faulty products, but you don't want somebody selling a product that may not be able to work.
But that could be said about anything that we buy here, right? Who's, like if you go buy a fucking clippers for your fucking beard, if that don't work properly, you can go back to the manufacturer and say this shit don't work.
No,
Where's
not
my
a
warranty?
manufacturer, but I might go back to the store that sold me the shit. That's
Could be as well. Depends though, right? But all I'm saying is, even if you buy shit off Amazon, if you bought your clippers off fucking Amazon, you're gonna have to ship it back at some point in time.
Why are you cursing so much?
I'm just saying, like
I'm teasing.
I don't buy into that logic.
Off-Reg heard y'all talking shit about them, so they were like, yo, we about to do some work. And we're going to probably side with the big boys.
Oh, shout out to our off-reg listener too.
Word?
We have an off-reg listener.
Oh, yeah. So, shout outs to,
Yeah,
Oh,
they were at the live show.
that's good.
And Victor called them out point blank too. Embarrassed the poor person.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't embarrassed, huh? Your boys doing some work, Chris?
Which boys now? The 2-time?
The Red Boys.
The 2-time. Let's clap it up for the 2-time.
They got a motion pass.
Actually, I gonna have to stop calling him that now because
You might be a 3-time.
well, no, because like that term now has got some bad thing behind it now.
How sorry you can't talk about it?
Yeah, I can talk about it. The term 2-time, for people that don't know, I refer to the former Premier Alden McLaughlin as
Sir Alden.
Sir Alden.
Oh, wait.
Sir Alden.
You peasant.
As the 2-time, because there's like this famous streamer who refers to himself as the 2-time because he won like these back-to-back championships in a video game or whatever. Dr. Disrespect, but he kind of got banned because he was messaging minors.
Oh, yeah, you talked about it before.
Yeah. So I don't know if I can use 2-time no more because.
Nah, we think about wrestling
I
and
was
shit.
just about to say, if you say 2
Yeah,
times,
yeah,
I just
okay,
thinking
yeah.
something that's consecutive.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
So they actually brought forward a private member's motion to get the gas duty reduced. For
And when
the
would
year.
that take effect?
That's the thing with a motion. That
Ain't
doesn't mean it
nobody.
will. The
No,
government,
it's-
government will consider.
That's a power play by the opposition, right? Because they know the other side can't say no to it outright, right? Because if they vote no, then all of a sudden that's going to be all the clips. Is like this one didn't do anything to help you to alleviate your struggle, right? We proposed that something to alleviate all the hardship that everyone was having. Like they could have tabled this from fucking like 2 years ago, but they waited till right before the election. Right? It's all chess.
Oh, I know.
It is all chess.
He just said. I mean, it's be prepared for the games.
Yeah. So they brought this forward. Obviously, the government can't say no, but what they can do is they can delay it for whenever, or come up with excuses why maybe it can't happen. They all say yes, but eventually, like, it won't happen for whatever special reason or some loophole in the law or some shit. Something like that's probably gonna happen.
They've already kind of alluded to it. It's like, yo, we're gonna lose $17 million. I don't think we can give up 17 million right now in this time. But also, I think Kenneth was on record saying, you know,
we can give up 17 million is fucking cut out that school. Anyway, sorry.
Nah, you good.
Look a big
You good. Yeah, he was saying that we can't guarantee that it'll get passed down. That was one of the
So that 50 million getting passed down.
the reasons. If you do cut the duty, there's no telling it's gonna get passed to consumers. You'll feel it, I guess, with CUC, but other than that, there's no telling that the gas stations are gonna pass it down.
Yeah, fair enough. But at the same time, like, I don't know.
And I guess this is why we gotta talk about it.
That just sounds like an excuse to me.
And I guess we gotta talk about it because people think once they see the headlines, they think this is in effect. They don't realize that it's a motion.
Because I also want to say, during COVID, didn't they reduce it a bit by then too?
I don't recall, but if it was, it's only like 25 cents.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they still did it.
Yeah.
So for them to say we don't know, I think that's just bullshit now. That's just an excuse to say why we don't want to do it.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you don't want to give them credit for suggesting it.
Oh no, I can't do that. You can't do that.
Because either way, it's a win-win for the government. If you don't do it, they're going to fucking ream you out for not helping the people. If you do it, they're going to take credit because it was our great idea and they didn't come up with it. It's tough.
I'm not in this tit for tat fuckery.
That's how, Anna, that's...
I never said Anna. I
That's
said
Anna.
I am not in this tit for tat fuckery.
That's your big voting block.
Yeah, well, you next. You the
You're
future.
You're ready to vote?
You're the future young person.
I read it telling her I'll just not vote. So
We know she voted.
I'm on the
fucking
train.
dilly-dally.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. I feel like I'm on the train with you this year, boy.
And that's a
I
bad place
honestly
to be.
only got registered so that if things come up, if and when things do come up, I have a voice. I can't be just there being a part of the process.
So the
So I was saying exactly the referendum. is a good
referendum,
sign.
you go out there and vote. No, that's where we go.
And please, if you think about registering to vote, don't wait because you only have two options now before the election. They have cutoff dates.
I think
I saw-
think you got up till January.
That's
to
the
get
last.
registered.
That's the last one. But again, if the referendum comes to in November, October,
Well, yeah.
you
I
can't
saw-
vote. So
I saw Lana post that.
Yeah, the dates.
Yeah.
Speaking of voting, let's get out of here. Miss Caymanian Universe has officially launched. The girls have been, sashed? Is that word?
Yes.
Shout out to the boy Snook.
And they got Snook working hard in the one.
We're bringing it home.
I saw him driving in the motorcade.
It's coming home to the podcast. The crown is coming home.
Shout outs to Snook, man. Shout outs to.
Not that we have a
contestant
bias or anything, but the crown is coming home.
number. What's the contestant number? Keisha?
Number 7.
Number 7. That's what we backing.
Oh,
Backing
yeah.
number 7?
Yo,
Fully
Snook,
support.
Snook, so
Fully endorsed.
give us the inside link for the interview now.
Them girls can't go to no podcast. I spoke to one a couple of weeks back, and I was like, "Who running that one again?" And she was like, "XYZ." I was like, "Oh yeah, y'all can't go. Y'all can't go because it's gonna be so."
Well, I saw them doing the little their interviews,
Yeah.
his little podcast, which is wholesome and stuff. Shout out to Phoenix.
Yeah, man. Some good candidates, man. We obviously we supporting Snook a lot, and if Snook say this is what it is, this is what it is. So
We riding, boy.
shout out to them, man. Wish all the girls the best. I hope
Now
they-
we coming home to number 7.
Oh, wait. So just on Vic's point, please remember every day, guys, to vote for your favorite contestant to win people.
Number 7.
Right, but you have to vote every day on different devices.
Ross.
Because you can only get one vote per device. So, like
Scamming.
for me, I
Scamming.
vote on my iPhone,
Keisha,
on my iPad.
we just
on
said
my
we had friends
MacBook.
arrested for defrauding the government.
I am not.
No,
It
what?
said per device. I got devices, so I make sure to use all of my devices, including my son's phone. So the point, guys, is to vote every day
For
for
number
your
7.
People's Choice Award up until August 23rd, I think.
or else.
Or else.
But yo, shout out to the girls. That shit is incredibly hard to do, to put yourself out there like that. The criticisms and how people, the small mindedness that we have in the country. So we definitely wish all of those ladies the best. Obviously, somebody says number 7, but in general, we hope they have a good experience and they come out of it much more confident, much more better, much more polished, much more into the game and just become really good citizens of the country. So shout out to those girls and taking that step.
Was it this go around that they
And don't be breaking up nobody's cars and shit neither. Like,
Is it this go around that Miss Universe like around like the globally has like lifted the age
Yes.
of entry? So
This is the first
they
year.
had like a 60-year-old win. Was it Miss Argentina or something? One of them.
Oh, I ain't never been keeping up. Like,
oh, keep going up.
It was one of them. It was like a 60-year-old one. She looked amazing.
I don't doubt it, but this is the first year, yes, where they have opened up the
What was the
criteria.
limit before?
I think like cut off before 30. I want to say
Okay.
And you couldn't have like children either.
you can't have children, couldn't be married, all kinds of stuff.
Couldn't even be married. Damn.
It was a
Because
price.
as a title holder, they need you to be.
That's not what
focused
I
on
was.
No, that
goal.
you needed to know if them Arab princes could.
Do they thing on this?
And it make me sick.
Listen, Donald Trump used to own that shit, bro. You think that wasn't going on,
You want to win?
No,
You
he
want to
don't
win?
own
How
that
bad you
one,
want to win?
But I know what you're talking about.
bro? You think he was just there because he loved the sport?
You love the sport, yeah. Love the sport. Grabbing them.
I mean, I get that point too, but
Yeah. He wasn't there because he was like, oh, I appreciate the hard work and blah blah blah. Come on.
I've watched you develop into such a fine young woman.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
This is the one that said his daughter looked good, and I remember
Yeah, he was wild for that,
He
bro.
was nice. Yeah, he a wild boy. Let's go to here. Anything before we go? Any final comments?
that was my final comment. But you took it from me.
You can say it again.
No.
It's misery.
What we eating tonight?
Stop calling me that.
What?
What we getting for dinner tonight?
Man, anyway, that's it. It's a wrap. Keisha, take us out. Go ahead. Do your thing. Do your little say. Go ahead. Here.
I don't have the scripts.
Yeah.
Time to sing and dance, girl.
Da-da, da-da, da-da. Your nails popping. No, I see you over there.
Oh, thank you. You know what it's called? Dolce Vita.
That shit's like a highlighter.
That's the name of the color.
Yeah, Sweet Life.
Dolce Vita.
It's paying homage to my Italy visits.
Oh, God.
Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Follow us on socials and get at us at PodLinkUp on IG. You can join the Telegram group chat as well. For those of you in the car sitting in traffic, clean up the house, or passing time at work, we hope you enjoyed hanging with us as much as we enjoyed making this for you. Keep us in your thoughts and prayers and keep spreading this around. Until next time, enjoy your week out there. Be blessed, stay safe, and hopefully we'll be back together at the same time, same place next week at Pod Link Up.
Shout out to Pepe.